Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to Sucker for Love First Date. I'm gonna try and continue on with our secret endings and all that craziness. Because, let's see. Dun.
Sucker for Love First Date.
If and we go here, find all 3 secrets to unlock. I got 0 out of 3. Which, I don't know. So, let's just
Sucker for
load.
Love First Date.
That was a spooky voice. Anyway, so we've got all of these, as far as I can tell. This one is a mystery to me. Oh boy.
My voice mod is way the hell over here, so bear with me. Delicious, just as perfect as last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever.
I'd like that. Wish it was space. I do remember. Wonder if there's a setting I can change for that.
So you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
Gonna take a nap before you, well, end everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever. And ever. Could you hit the lights for me again, darling?
She's spooky. She's real spooky. So I can do that, or I can zoom, perform masquerade. Zoom, the king in yellow. Masquerade. Hey, we've got backstage and close room with a mirror for the host and the following. Apply the masquerade mask to the host's face. Alright. Bonk. What do I have? I don't need you. Nope. Adorn elegant robes. Need that. And affix a ritual knife. And I got that. Cool. Elegant robes. Enter. It's still going. Whatever. When all's complete, look in a mirror to ensure the costume is prepared properly. Alright. Check the mirror. Oh no. The mask won't stay on my face, it just keeps slipping off. That metamorphosis spell must have made my face incompatible.
Why aren't you in proper dress, dearest?
Just having pre-show jitters. Getting the mask on is tricky with my hand shaking so much.
Jitters.
Yeah, you know. I know I look like a playboy, but I still get nervous in front of pretty girls like you.
Dearest, you love your king, yes?
Yeah?
And you would never lie to her, correct?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Then tell me, what happened to your face?
I try to avert my gaze, but her iron grasp holds my chin firmly in place. Her long, sharp nails dig into my cheek.
What an unfortunate accident, and an even more unfortunate face. For For now, we shall conceal that hideous visage of yours beneath the hood of your robe. Hopefully this won't affect your performance. And in the interest of not having further accidents, you will have my undivided attention from now on. You may express your gratitude to your king.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh, and dearest, one more thing. I may not be as barbaric as my sister, but I assure you I can be twice as dreadful. Do not give me cause to demonstrate.
She is also scary. Spooky ladies. It's gotta be an easier setup for this. But I digress. Objective: perform Act 2. What do I got? Act 2. Host enters wearing robes and a mask. Mask? Mask. Interior well lit. Oh, Lunetta's gone. Open. Oop. On. On. Sure, black candles are fine. Enters wearing robes and a mask. Don't be too fast. Oh, those were spooky. Welcome, company much cherished. May the loneliness thus perish to this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself, but I'll be beside myself when the king reveals himself.
Lay thy hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. All will be yours once he arrives.
Oh boy. Okay. This one. Not too fast, not too slow, just right speed. Oh, she already has a broken thingy. Neat. Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that comes, there is still time.
Be thee graciously obedient. Demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation. He receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Gittel will know without report. The king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import.
We did it. I've given her one broken heart, so I wonder if that's what's gonna change something.
An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Oh, it's actually a huge relief. What happens?
Your character is slain, and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
Wait, my character dies? I'm gonna die? I thought you said it was a comedy.
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? We've kind of read all of this already. So if we need be, we can like fast forward through a lot of this, yeah? No. No way I can go through with that, sorry. I don't want to die again.
I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So for your sake, dearest, do the scene. The wrong button. Do the scene. There we go. Beep beep. Hopefully that came up.
Alright. Objective. Perform banquet. Okay. Food preparation. Retrieve ingredients from cold storage. Light red fire candles. Allow the king into the room. Do not make a mistake or a hungry uninvited guest may arrive. Okay. Mine. Red fire candles. Chant, yada yada yada. Do I need anything else? Nah, should be fine. Whatever. Let's chant. I might skip a lot of stuff and just like record the little snippets. I already used up my supplies to cook for Lynetta. All that's left is leftovers from her dark communion. Oh, 2 busted hearts.
You must be kidding. You were seriously planning on serving this to me?
Wait, I can explain.
Please do.
I have nothing.
Mere leftovers for a king. How humiliating. If you would serve your king leftovers, who, pray tell, did you find worthy of the feast?
She's onto me. She's gonna figure out I served it to Lynetta. I hear heavy chains dragging nearby. I just got hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning, so...
You ate an entire feast on your own because you were feeling peckish? So the person you think deserves to eat before the king does is you? Such self-idolatry is such crime. Jesus, I could not read that. Such self-idolatry is a serious crime against me, God, King, and heiress to Carcosa. Conveniently, the punishment for blasphemy and treason is the same. Death. What a shame. I thought you had some potential. But you're a totally worthless servant in the end.
Oh god, she's serious. I'm seriously gonna die here. Wait, what if I did something to appease you? Then my crime would be forgiven?
I am God King. All is as I say. I wish for you to be paranoid, then it shall be so. Oh ho 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 ho. Perhaps if you grovel on your hands and knees, I can let you off lightly.
I immediately drop into a full prostration bow. Please forgive me. Let me make things up to you. I beg you.
Oh ho ho ho. You look so pathetic like that. Very well. You shall be.
I'm a lowly worm. Forgive me, but don't let me off without harsh punishment first.
You think you said that too willingly? I'm just checking, but you're not enjoying this, right?
No. Yes. God, he's a sad man.
Oh, you shameless pig. Is this what you were about to try to feed me, right? And this will be your trough, swine.
Is that brain? Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it?
Open wide and don't drop a single morsel. I won't forgive you if you make a mess on my gown.
A juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers is shoved into my mouth. That looks like brain. It feels gritty, with an unusual texture, like it's covered in thousands of small hairs. It tastes strangely... I can't even begin to guess what food it's used to be. Looks brain. Looks like a brain. I try to gulp it down before I can taste it, but it's too big to swallow whole. If I just bite it, in half once and swallow the pieces, I might get it down before I gag. As I bite down, it bursts like a tomato, filling my mouth with a sweet juice. It tastes extremely fruity, sort of pineapple-y even. That is good. It's better than good, it's great. It's godlike nectar, instantly addictive ambrosia. More, I need more. It's too delicious to have just one bite. It's seriously like nothing else. As soon as I swallow, I feel the immediate effects of withdrawal. My fond memories of any other food fade in utter disgust. The mere thought of ever eating anything else makes my stomach churn. I greedily take another bite, filling my mouth with as much as I can. The smooth nectar bursting from every bite swims around in my mouth, coating every surface. It's so delicious that it's making my mouth tingle. Huh, did I just bite my cheek? Why do I taste blood? The dull tingling suddenly turns into a sharp sting, then into an unbearable burning. My whole mouth feels raw, like I'm gargling acid. It's like my mouth is being digested. I lurch to spit it out, but my willpower fails me. I just can't bear to spit it out. It's too good. Just a little while longer. Let me chew it just a little while longer. The food falls out of my mouth with a splat as a heap of bloody viscera. It might be imagination, but I swear I spat out twice as much as I put in my mouth. The horror.
Wipe away that sour expression, dearest. The next act is about to begin, and everyone will be watching.
Interesting. Well, perform Act 3. Well, I've got 2 broken hearts, so hopefully that's the thing. I think after this one, I'm just gonna figure out all the secret endings and get to work on the 3rd goddess. Perform Act 3. Nope. Act 3, Eclipse. Setting. Interior, no light beside open window. Snuff. Off. Open window. Host enters wearing robes and a mask. Robe, mask. Guess I don't need a knife, huh? Da-da-da-da. Alright, here we go. Slow and steady. Like reciting a poem. Damn the night, and the morrow scornful. Wicked morning unremorseful. Why tonight must I be mournful for the ambitions unfulfilled? After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it only us still? Oh, why are my wishes unfulfilled?
Ho 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 ho. Why so livid? It's your actions that permitted. This result truly befitted to a hunger such as thine. Know your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die. It's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
Spooky. Not too fast now, not too fast. Wretched guest, you've come to mock me. For bemusement thou wast hawking, and so in the town you stalked me to watch my schemes fall apart. Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart. Leave naught else in the whole or part.
I wear no mask, no witness, for it was thee who hast permitted this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yittle. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow, whose long shadows on Yittle, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yittle.
That's still a cool ass design for all the skulls and spikes sitting out there. No, no. Don't mess up. Not too fast. Urk, draw thy blade from mine contusion. My life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
But I've granted all your wishes. I'm afraid I disagree. All alone, you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see. And you'll wear that mask and robe the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt Yittel with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yittel. And from the catacombs shall spill thee cries of innocent laid still lie, heard from the lady and from the smithy, and from the throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yittel, wails unlike there'll ever be again in dark Yittel, that your invitation's coil brought the king to black Yittel.
Spooky. So am I bleeding out now? Oh boy.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're all too kind. Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror, and sadistic amusement, all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come. Lord.
Smiles, dearest, smiles. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Why didn't you use the stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood seems from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. With sweet sorrow, the curtain falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
You mean the smooches you promised? Plural. You said you'd give me 2. He's not giving up.
Even now, that's really all you can think about. Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound, and you're worried about smooches. You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
Alright, guess I'm doing a yellow sign. The yellow sign. Only visible travel those who have witnessed or performed the King in Yellow play. I think it's supposed to be the yellow sign. After witnessing or performing the play, the King in Yellow will cause a permanent, irreversible obsession with the King, court, and Carcosa. This insane obsession persists after death. Okay. You're in contacts. Content spending your life with the King. Dim all lights. Leave in your window. Open. Light black fire candles. Allow them to reveal themselves. And draw shape without the X. Black. Open window. No? No. There we are.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I presume you are wondering about those smooches, Tell me, does a servant that betrays his master and only come crawling back to collect his reward deserve anything? You'll get nothing from me, while I take everything from you.
So, no smooch?
None.
Not even 2?
If I wasn't giving you one, why would you think I'd give you 2?
You know, I think I hate people that go back on their word even more than I love smooches.
Hate? What's with that defiant tone? You're supposed to be under my control now.
So, you're the embodiment of the light from your planet, right?
Why, yes, I am. I did not read that. Sent away, Planistar, Carcosa, something. Well, yes, but what could you possibly mean by asking that?
It means I just figured out a way to get the smooches you promised me, even if it means taking this whole planet with me. Carcosa, Gravsmada, Eon.
Hey, you're only supposed to cast that once. Carcosa is close enough.
Oh boy. Just keep going for it.
What are you doing? Casting that spell repeatedly like that? That spell only brings Carcosa within a dangerous distance to the Earth. But why do something so pointless? If you keep casting it, Carcosa will move closer and closer to Earth. Don't tell me. Are you trying to smooch my planet itself? Heavens below, you're serious. Come now, we can be reasonable about this. If you crash Carcosa into the Earth, it will be an extinction-level event for humanity. I'll lose every member of my court that I worked so hard to steal from Lynetta. There's no need to do anything drastic. You'll die instantly.
Dying once or twice is a small price to pay for smooches.
Wait, don't you like being with me? Think back to all the good times we had on our date.
That was short.
Please?
Carcosa, you've met with a terrible end, haven't you? I blew up the Earth just to get back at her. Well,
Sucker for love. First date.
I'm gonna call that one here. I am going to 0 out of 3. I'm gonna figure out how to get all the secrets, and then I'm gonna get into the new last lady, and then I'm gonna come back. So I will see you all then. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. We'll figure it out. Bye bye, and happy Valentine's Day.